Everybody, this is Jason24CF with LB's own Chris G here at Winter Brawl. So far, this is the last day. This is Sunday, and there's been a lot of games taking place. So, Chris, where currently are you at in your pools and such?
Well, right now, I already qualified in Marvel, top 16. I'd be a DJ Hoshin in Winners Finals. And in AE, I also qualified in top 16. I beat Justin Wong in Winners Finals. I don't know how that happened. In Soul Calibur, I think I got top 32, but it was my first 3D fighting tournament, so I did pretty good actually. And in KOF, I got second. Oh, and MK, I got top 8.
Damn, so that's what? How many? 4 or 5?
5.
5 games. Damn, which is a good question to start off with. Esports. Your feelings about the fighting games being considered esports. Well, what are your feelings towards it?
I actually think that, well, fighting games in general, it doesn't get much shine in the public world, and like not a lot of people know exactly what we do. So, like to get corporate sponsors, like a lot of big names to be on, maybe even public TV,
right?
Like that'd be pretty good. And I mean, I know there's a bunch of people against it, but it's for the better. More money in people's pockets. I like nobody wants to be doing this for years and not have anything to get out of it. There's not much money, so like to have actual big money, that'd be pretty good.
Now, when you say people against it, what are ways they're against it? Like, give examples of.
Well, I think that a lot of people say that they're not doing it for the love of it. I mean, that wouldn't really matter because we're still doing it for the love of it. It doesn't matter what they're doing.
Right.
As I think there's also the big issue with the streams. I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I honestly don't know why are people against it. Because also that I think small tournaments and other majors that aren't MLG, they wouldn't get any shine anymore. So I guess that would be bad.
So for the fact that you mentioned MLG, the recent hot topic that people have been going back and forth with was MLG's choice of game to represent the fighting game community, which was Mortal Kombat. Now you have the Capcom community, which consists of Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom, seems to be going against the Mortal Kombat community. Without feeling, I would just say, you know what? What is your honest opinion of Mortal Kombat representing the fighting game community in MLG?
It's honestly great and all, but why that game specifically, and why now? That it's been out for quite some time, and it's actually dying. Right? The game itself is dying, so it kind of really has no purpose, like as a reason like to actually do that. I mean, I know the MK community, they're all happy, and that's gonna be great and all, but I mean, I unless people just pick it up for money, that's the only thing I see in that.
Right, because I was looking at the crowd for the for Mortal Kombat for the grand finals, and there's like 15 people there sitting watching it. You know, when AE and MVCM tonight, the whole place is going to be packed watching it. You know, I mean, of course, there's a lot of politics probably behind it and such, but do you feel that it's going to divide the community for the fact that Mortal Kombat was chosen?
It might. That's if Phil and the more MK Network. That's if they're involved. Okay. I mean, if it's actually picked up and none of them are involved, I don't know what exactly is going to happen with that. That wouldn't seem too good. But as well as like for all fighters in general, I don't think. Yeah, isn't that MK can't be in other tournaments, right? If MLG picks it up, it can't be in majors, I think.
Usually that's been the rule prior, you know, but I know they've had Tekken, and they've allowed Tekken to be in other majors, so maybe that may be an exception, possibly, because I remember Tekken 6 was at CEO. I don't know about other majors, but people were still playing Tekken 6, I believe, in some MLG events because Core was attending them. So that's the only reason why I know.
Oh, okay.
Now, with the fact that you play so many games, and you place high in so many games, and with it being the start of the year, this is what, your second major?
What do you mean?
Like, you went to Apex?
Yeah.
So then East Coast Winter Brawl will be the second
Yeah.
major this year. Everybody usually has goals they set forth and such. So the easiest question would be to ask you is, what will you want to achieve? That's far easy because everybody wants to win.
Yeah, I want to win.
The real question that some people don't like to ask is, what would you consider a failure for yourself this year? What would disappoint you, if in any regards?
Well, getting blown up. That's a good start. Not being able to make it places that I actually want to. Like, I want to travel the world and actually play other people across the country. Not even across the country. Like, I want to go to Japan.
Right.
I want to play some Daigo people and I don't want to just like be around here. I don't want to keep attending local tournaments forever. I want to actually just explore the place, see how that goes.
Yeah, because I mean, with your skills, I mean, you eventually you play the people long enough, you know,
Yeah.
how are you really elevating your game? That's something that was explained to me this weekend. You know, while we were having casuals in our room, Wolf Chrome was telling me, you know, my game's not really elevating because everybody that I'm playing, I usually beat them. So like,
Exactly.
how is my game getting any stronger? So when I play, you know, the Japanese players, I'm not used to them. So how am I going to elevate my game? So that's a good example of what you said. I mean, it's going to be a crazy year for you. You know,
Yeah.
with all the games you compete in, and then the Evo season this year. I mean, June alone, there's a major every weekend.
Yep.
Like, and then after CEO, which I believe is the last one, and no, there's one more after CEO. I totally forget the name. And then you have Evo 2 weeks after that. Like, are you gonna? Do you want to attend all of them, or give yourself time to at least relax?
I've always been the type of person to just keep going. Like, I just want to keep going, keep playing, keep winning. I want to be at the level where the only way I lose is by my own mistake. I don't want to be like, damn, that guy was just straight up better than me. I want to be the type of person that's, okay, I know where I can improve on, you know, not to do this next time or something like that. Like, I don't want to just push buttons and be like, oh, I won because I just so happened to luckily do this move, and at that time you were pushing too many buttons or something like that.
Right. Now, there's one thing that the fighting game community always has to say about you, whether it's the stream monsters, the trolls on the forums, is they say Chris G makes up excuses when he loses.
Oh,
Either the TV's lagging or the stick isn't working. Usually that's what they write and they say. You know? I mean,
Yeah.
of course haters will be haters and such like that. I mean, is there anything you have to say to those haters? You know, do you want to address them and few them?
Well, yes, haters will be haters. A lot of people who see me grow up, well, not grow up, well, like attend the tournament scene, like they've always had something to say. I've always had something to say too, but like if you really think about it, just this weekend, the TVs were completely horrible. Every time I played a match, as soon as I put something on the screen, the entire thing would slow down completely. Like, it's not really, yes, you can lose as well as the other person can lose, but I don't want that to be like an actual reason I lost. Yes, it sounds like I'm making excuses, but if I'm really pushing buttons and the game slows down,
Right.
like what? That's stupid. That shouldn't happen.
Right. Well, I see somebody's trying to break in the door right here, and you probably got to get ready to head to your pool. So, Chris, thank you again. Is there any final words you got to say?
Yeah, shout outs to Local Battles, my sponsor. Shout outs to Big E and all of his tournament series. And shout outs to everybody up and coming. Have fun.
Also, you can follow Chris at Twitter at what's your Twitter?
Twitter at NYChrisG. And I'm actually right now trying to do a website to promote myself and actually do better with the community, sell some stuff. And it's also, I want to make some t-shirts. So
there you go, right here.
Yep.
Chris G shirt, right there.
And some other designs right now I'm working on. Hopefully that all comes into plan. Yeah.
That's great, Chris. Well, let me let you go because, again, they're going to probably kick on the door. Cause it looks like security's trying to get in right here.
All right, man.